Hey everybody, it's March. It's March 1st. It's Two Legs Live edition. We are doing our March preview for this month. We're just going to go over a few things that we have in store for you this month. But first, I'm Tom Hunyadi. That's Andy Nichols. Andy, what's going on?
March is here, and got the luck of the Irish.
Look at the Irish. Yeah, it is. It is that everybody is going to be Irish here in a couple weeks, right? And
Yes,
probably
sir.
get annihilated. And what is St. Patrick's? Is it the 14th or
Wednesday. Actually,
Wednesday?
it's we're
It's
gonna. No, I'm
Wednesday the
sorry. I'm sorry.
17th.
I'm
Wednesday
sorry.
the
No,
17th.
I'm looking at February. No, it is.
Yeah,
It,
when's
it is a Wednesday. You're right.
yeah, 17th.
Yeah, that's a rank the tracks day too.
Yeah, there's a Wink Tracks Day. Have you partaken in St. Patrick's Day festivities?
Not really.
No.
You know, not really.
Yeah, first restaurant I
Uh,
worked in was a kind of an Irish bar. So, I mean, that was like the big day every year was St. Patrick's Day. It would be loaded, and then we would get loaded after work. It was,
which you could attest here
yeah,
on the chat.
yeah,
If anybody can chime in, probably because it's an earlier one for us. So,
yeah. I'm not expecting
sure.
too many people to join us this time, but anyways, we're gonna just gonna talk about a few things for this month. But we got
Heard
this
that. You
segment in
heard
the
that, huh?
mail. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bob Dylan
yeah.
featuring George
Featuring
Harrison.
George. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the copyright. Now, this is pretty much a straight copyright
copyright.
dump, and it would be
Right.
nice if they all got these released. I mean, it was only like $18. I mean, you saw
Cheap.
this with the Beatles. The Beatles did it with the 1963 recordings, but that was digital only.
Right.
Um, Chat and stream is off. No, it's not. It's on. Just got a message here.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, let
hold
me
on.
get on and let me see if I can
Chat is on. Yeah. The copyright dump stuff. I think it's great. I mean, it's cheap. They don't cost that much to make. I wish the Beatles, like I said, they did it for 63.
yep.
James, Oliver, music, Adam. Hi guys. Dylan's had a bunch of these done also.
Yeah.
I think like really, really limited releases. I just wish they would just kind of throw them out like this. This only came out because of due to popular demand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and plus, we got with the George Harrison bit that's cherry on top, so even more added attraction to
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Get to
So
hear Bob doing a version of yesterday.
yeah, absolutely. No, I was not mad at you, Oliver. I think we're more or less joking with everybody, so don't get too offended, please. And then we got Hudson, our buddy Hudson over at the I Know Beatles and Solo Beatles podcast. How you doing, Hudson? If you haven't checked that out, please do. And if you are new here, please, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're really close to that 500 mark, and it'd be cool if
Yeah, we are.
we can hit that here real soon. So so February was good. All everybody that listened to our shows in February, thank you very much for that. We did have to reschedule one of the shows. If you watched our February preview, you would have known that we're going to have Tony Tregardo on for the McGear show. We've had to reschedule that. We'll probably get that going in April. So make note of that, and hopefully that can happen. We did talk a little bit about "Leave It" in one of our last episodes, where Andy talked about not being the biggest fan of the album, but he was going to give it another go, see what he thought,
I
and
am. I am
yeah,
gonna. I will. I will give it another go for
yeah,
sure.
cool. And
I don't know why. It's just
Adam, give a
yeah.
shout out to Adam real quick. How you doing,
Yep.
buddy?
What's up, Adam? Zoom this out here. Yeah. So it's a lot of activity lately.
Yeah.
We're not as active as Mr. Mayo there, but few are.
Yeah.
Few are.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe's shattering records with his going live lately, but we're happy with what we do.
Yes, yes, yes. So this month, it's going to be another fun-packed month. This Wednesday is ranking the tracks. It'll be back, and it's going to be what Flowers in the Dirt. There you go. There's
Yeah,
the
man.
cassette.
Yeah.
Flowers in the Dirt will be the first thing we rank. um this month, and might as well just go all over the rankings here list. So this week we'll be ranking the tracks with Flowers in the Dirt. Next week we've got the 80s edition, all the non-album 80s songs, so
Right.
b-sides and non-album singles such as Spies Like Us and Once Upon a Long Ago. So that's going to be another big show. There'll be a lot of songs. I think it's going to be close to 20 songs again. So what I'll do is I'll post all the songs we're going to rank on the Facebook page, so everybody gets an idea of what we're going to be ranking for that episode. After that, on the 17th, we're going to be ranking Off the Ground. So that'll be fun for me.
On St. Patrick's Day, no less.
Yeah,
Lucky
that's St.
you.
Patrick's.
Lucky you.
We'll all pour a drink and we'll rank Off the Ground, except for a Hudson and Oliver, no, and Adam, yeah, no drinking. But and then on the 24th, we're going to be ranking Flaming Pie, which be
All
a
right.
fun one. That's going to be a tough one because so many great songs on that.
That'll be a tough one. Although the lesser tracks will be easier to put
Oh
to the
yeah.
bottom. You know.
Oh yeah,
I
we
don't
know
think
where I love you is I
really, yeah, really
I
love you.
love you
We
is
know where
gonna
that's
be.
going to be. Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah, and then on the 31st, last day of the month, we'll be ranking
Oh, so
the non-albums.
we've got 5 Wednesdays in March.
Yes, yeah, and then on the 31st, we're ranking the non-album B-sides and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
On so all the stuff that wasn't on albums for Paul. So you're gonna be looking at Big Boys Bickering. You're gonna be looking at Long Leather Coat and the
Not
B-sides.
as many. Not
Broomstick.
as
Yeah,
many.
yeah,
Not
it
as
won't
many
be
in the
no,
90s.
no Broomstick. You'll have and a couple other ones, and maybe there'll be a surprise or two in there.
This is my February 2 legs calendar. See,
Yeah.
when February's done,
Yeah, I took mine off
done.
earlier today, already folded up. All right, so that's going to be the ranking the tracks. So again, five episodes this month for that. You sound like you have a color or cold or allergies. Well, thank you, Susan. Actually, I just woke up from a nap, so but I'm feeling fine.
Some people have it lucky.
Okay, Mr. Weekend's off. um,
False.
however
I
you
work,
do, you however you
I
do,
work Saturday. I
yeah,
work
yes, you
Saturdays
do.
too.
That's right, you do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for our shows, for the regular Saturday shows, these are the ones that we re-record or we pre-record and we put out on Saturdays. So the first Saturday is the 6th. That will be the audio version of Ranking the Tracks Volume 3, Wildlife. So the reason why we're doing this is so Andy and I, we can, have an extra week to prepare for stuff and, maybe just, take a break and keep our sanity and things like that. So there'll be the third, the 6th. On the 13th, this is where we're going to get into the guests, a bunch of great guests this month. So we've got a friend of the show. His name's Tom Brennan. Some of you might know him. He was also did a guest spot on When They Was Fab with Ed Chen. Really cool guy, big solo fan. And what we're going to do with him on is we're going to be talking about bootlegs, and we're going to talk about the some of the best, what are the best McCartney bootlegs out there. We'll take a little journey. I mean, what is out there? How many bootlegs are out there?
Sure.
Seems like there's tons of them out there, aren't there?
There are, and it'll be interesting to talk to Tom about collecting bootlegs. I'm sure he's been doing it longer than you or I have, and to see how the market's changed in the digital era, because the bootleggers got bootlegged essentially. You used to buy, you'd see bootlegs, and there you can still go into a store occasionally and see them priced, $40, $50, but with the internet now, there's just
Right.
It's everywhere. But before the internet, that was the only place you could go, and they really served a purpose. And I'm sure Tom Brennan there collected, a lot
Right.
of great stuff there, and was really, really at the time, the only place you could get it.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Uncle Arthur, enjoying all your content. Love from the UK. Adam wants to know, are you a basketball fan?
I am. I'm a casual New York Knicks fan,
Casual.
but we haven't been good for 20 years.
Well,
So
thank God you're not a diehard fan because you'd be going out of your mind, I'm sure.
no, I'm more of an NFL fan. He also asked
Yeah.
about are we going to rank Fabulous? Yeah, because that came out in '99. So
That
yes.
came out in '99, and it was a penned McCartney song, right? And no, it
No
wasn't a pen.
cover,
No,
cover,
no
cover,
cover. So I
cover.
mean, that we could rank that.
Because
We
it's not an
could rank.
album. It's part of it was a single off of Run Devil Run. So
Right,
yeah.
exactly. It was part
Um,
of the box set, actually. The 45
well, the
box set.
45 set, right, but
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
standard.
yeah. We'll consider that. We'll put it on the list, and we'll see what happens. Yeah.
I think Fabulous is a good track to rank. Thanks for the
Oh, it is really
suggestion
cool.
there,
Yes.
Oliver.
Very good. Flowers is
Uh,
half good, half mediocre. Kind of agree with that, James. I think the first 9 tracks are actually really good, and then it really peters out at the end.
Matt Smith
Uh,
needs a refresher on Flowers. Hasn't played it since the archive edition. Got to say that was a. I think actually I'm gonna say I like the archive edition of Flowers better than the
mm,
archive Flowers of Flaming Pie.
wow, interesting.
I thought there was a lot more content in that, except for the downloads. The downloads on that
That was really a pain right there. I mean,
that was bad. But
yeah,
I mean, plus we got again. He does that. He has that penchant for dropping stuff we've never heard. We got that demo of Back on My Feet, which never saw the light of
right.
day before this. So
True.
it goes straight up the rankings in terms of the archival sets. I just thought that was well put together.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Nathan, nice to see you here. Thank you. Wish the Beatles could be called Fabulous. That's
They
funny.
could, James. You're
Yeah.
right.
Anyways, so that will be that'll come out on the 13th, Saturday the 13th. So that is our
Bootlegs
bootleg
with Tom
show.
Brennan. Very good.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so the next week on the 20th, we will be recording with our good friend Anthony Rotuno. That will be part
Part
2 of our
two.
Lennon and McCartney. Not really Lennon versus McCartney in a way, but it's Lennon and McCartney. We're going through their relationship throughout the 70s. And, and Andy, I've told you this before, this book right here has been a really big help with
Glad I turned you on to that one there,
yeah,
partner.
exactly. Yeah. And just discovering, things that they said in the press about each other, and plus things that we already knew, regarding interviews and on TV shows and stuff like that. So we're just gonna, gradually go through their relationship throughout the 70s. We ended, I believe, at Imagine on volume 1, and now we're picking up with Wildlife and the Dear Friend track. So we'll talk about that, and hopefully we can make it to about 73, hopefully, and
I
see what
think if we
happens.
could take it to 73, maybe 74. I think
Right.
it's really. I think by 74, it's all pretty much done and ends on a good note. Obviously, there with the LA stuff and everything. We'll see. We'll see how far we can get with it.
Yeah.
That'll be a good show. But it'll be yeah. That was a wonderful discussion we had with Anthony a few months back, and looking forward to continuing it.
Yeah, looking forward to that too, like you said, and should be a good time, good conversation. Anthony Rotuno is very, very knowledgeable and very experienced, very his Lennon knowledge is vast. And if you haven't checked out his podcast, Glass Onion,
Glass
on
Onion.
Lennon, check it out, please. And it is on YouTube. If you want to just type in Glass Onion on John Lennon, you should find it. I've done a guest spot on that show, and I don't know if you have you done a guest spot on that show yet?
Not yet. No.
Okay. Okay. But anyways, okay, so that's going to be out on the 20th. So be on the lookout for that. Now we're going to end the month with somebody you may know. His name is David Ghosty Wills, and he is a DJ, and he's a big fan of 50s and early 60s music. So what we're going to do with him is we're going to do a comparison. We're going to do a Russian record versus Run Devil Run. So that should be a fun conversation, just comparing the production on both records, the band on both records, the music in general. Obviously we knew that Paul McCartney loves those songs and that era of music. So that should be a fun conversation as well. One that we really haven't dug into yet, Andy, is in that period of time that Paul really has come to love.
Sure, of course.
Yeah,
That's going to be that'll be a good one. So we're going to close the month out with him.
right. Yep, that's right. Six more to 500. That's right, Oliver. We need six more to get to 500 subscribers. So hoping
Yeah,
that
we're almost
that
there.
happens soon. Yep,
Music
yep.
sound gear. I like the Japanese special edition best. Yes, the Japanese flowers is a
Oh,
gem.
there you go. Right.
That's a good one too because you got the nice bonus discs there as well. Yeah, yeah. What else here? Yeah, we have it on CD, Adam. No, we're Paul McCartney. Of course we have it. We have multiple. We have multiple.
Yes. Yeah,
So
I actually still have the 93 edition because of the bonus tracks that are on there that we didn't get on the archive edition because it was download only. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Did you? So you never got the original '89 CD?
No, actually, you know what? When that came out, I got it on cassette.
Oh, so you got Ue Es the Sole
Yes.
at the end of side one.
Yeah, correct. Yes, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I also bought the original My Brave Face 45.
45, yes.
Yep.
Which again got a reissue when Flowers Archive got redone again. They Best Buy, that was a Best Buy bundle as well.
Yeah, yeah. Adam wants to know if we can do a video showing our Paul McCartney CD collection. We couldn't do that eventually. Absolutely.
Could do that,
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James, I still have my 89 Flowers CD. Cool, man. Cool. Wish I could say the same. But you know, as I've told Andy and said it on a show before, you know, once the new edition comes out, and if the sound quality is superior, and then if the old CD didn't have anything on it, you know, like that 93, like it's got, what has it got, the what are the bonus tracks on that 93 Flowers in the Dirt? Is it Back on My
Back
Feet?
on my feet
Yeah.
and flying to my home,
Home,
probably.
right, right, and the loveliest thing, I think,
Loveliest
is
thing.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think are on there. So you know, those are not on the archive edition unless you did the download. So I just thought maybe it's just best
Yeah.
to keep the CDs. So since I love those all three of those songs so much, you
I
know.
have a little special goodie I'm going to unveil on Wednesday night, a little Flowers memorabilia that is a pretty rare item. I think these days you don't see it too often. So I'll show
Right,
that Wednesday night
excellent, excellent.
when we do the show.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Run Double Run kind of versus the Russian album, and we'll just talk. Like I said, we'll talk about those two albums, compare the two, and this should be an interesting conversation as well. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, the Russian album, kind of '88, right? Comes out.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yep.
grab it here. Chopa, BCCP.
Chopa. Yep.
This is the verse. This was redone.
Yeah.
It's the year
How many songs are on that one?
uh 14.
Okay.
14.
Yeah. So I think the one that was reissued 2 years, two
That
or three
one's
years
over there.
ago.
I can't
Yeah.
reach it, but it's over
Yeah.
there.
I got it right over here too. It's I think that was 10 tracks, 10 or 11 tracks.
Really? It was less than this one?
Yes, exactly. Yep, yep,
Oh,
yep.
see, you didn't even realize that. Well, so
Yeah,
they cut that
yeah,
one down. Okay.
yeah.
Shadow.
Party music, sound gear. You can expect to hear that on the '80s non-album tracks
Yeah.
for
You know,
sure.
I thought it was always funny too with the unplugged and the Russian one was the similar artwork on these two.
Yeah, good point. I mean, that's another something else we'll be bringing up.
You know,
Absolutely. Yeah,
this is the Japanese one, but I always thought it was very cool how they kind of mirrored each other
yeah. They're
with
almost
the
like
artwork.
bookends, kind of in a way.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, this one's kind of Run Double Run. I mean, this one again, was McCartney a little bit late to the game with doing covers? I mean, Lennon did a covers album, obviously Rock and Roll in '75, which
Right.
I think is one of his best albums overall.
Yeah.
Paul, doing it in the '80s, but this was done with a lot of the band that he did Flowers with. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Adam wants to know, do you have the My Brave Face 45?
multiple, yes, Adam, I do.
Multiple. Very
I'm
good.
sure Tom does too.
Yeah, Day Tripper, how you doing? Glad you made it. So yeah, so that's what we got in store for March. And again, this was just going to be a quick episode. I can show something real quick that I just got in the mail
What do you got there?
while we got a few minutes here. This is, since we're going to be talking about Flowers in the Dirt. This is the deluxe.
Oh, I saw that post on Instagram.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. This is the deluxe version of this one, 45, and it's got its little home here, little case,
Nice.
and then inside you've got the 6
Oh, the
colored postcards.
postcards, right? Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, there's Paulie.
Was that a lot of money, Tom, or no?
Eh, no.
Not bad. Susan,
Yeah,
I'm like Andy. I never throw a record or CD out. I still have the first record I bought on 64. She Loves You on Swan. Still plays
nice.
too. That's a big win.
That's a score right there.
That's a big win
That's
there, Susan. That's what we like to hear. Us physical media. Sorry, I'm gonna change your way of thinking there, Tom. I'm gonna get you to start keeping everything. You will.
no, yeah. Actually, yeah. I mean, I'm slowly starting to, look past that just in case anything does become valid. I mean, shit. I mean, you've got a vacation right there in your hands. If you, Susan, you sell
Yeah.
that thing, you're going on a nice vacation.
Wisby. Good to hear Joe Wisby chiming in. This Swan. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi there, Mr. Wisby. He of the awesome Beatles Instagram page, Books Beatles.
Yes,
Check it
Books
out.
Beatles and the podcast Beatles Books. So he's been putting out some really good episodes lately. So glad we were able to have him on, and and his show's going great. So good on you, my friend. Let's see, James. This one is a lost hit. Yeah, released.
This one, oh, that really could have been,
Yeah,
a big one as well. Marcus,
absolutely.
yeah, a lot of people ignore cover albums and automatically want to crown it the worst in the discography. Cool to see you like Lennon's rock and roll album. Yeah, I love Lennon's rock and roll album,
Do
start to
you?
finish. Start to
Oh,
finish.
wow.
Absolutely phenomenal record.
Absolutely. You got it, my friend. Can you get on YouTube though? Get a YouTube channel and put all your shows there, and maybe do some live stuff every once in a while.
Just not as much
Uh,
as maybe not as much as the level of Mr.
yeah.
Mayo, but
Yeah, right.
if we could just sit on a computer for 6 hours
Right.
talking all day.
You guys had the Tough on a Tightrope Lux 7-inch with Molo Kintyre Girls School? No, do not.
Tough on a Tiger Duck 7-inch with that's not those are two different releases.
Yeah.
Tough on a Tightrope isn't paired with Mull of Kintyre on anything. Mull of Kintyre and Girls School is, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's not familiar. You might know something that we don't know, or I don't know.
Tough on a Tightrope, not from but Mull of Kintyre Girls
That's a
School. Of
B-side,
course.
right?
Yeah, for sure. Joe says now there's an idea. Go for it, Joe.
Yeah, and did pick up one little thing, Star Wars thing. Really happy about
Oh,
this.
what do you got now? Who is that one? I can't see.
That is Dengar from one of the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
Yes, I like Elvis Presley, Adam. Casual fan.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been an Elvis Presley, like a diehard Elvis Presley fan. I mean, more of a casual. If I hear one of his hits, I'll play it. I did used to own Heartbreak Hotel on DVD. I do like that movie. I think it's a pretty good movie. But other than that, you know,
Casual, right? You never.
yeah, absolutely casual.
Mayo is big hardcore Elvis.
Yeah, yeah. I've never actually purposely bought any Elvis CDs or anything. So
I have Elvis. I have the Elvis one. That's it.
yeah. So my next vacation will depend on me and lots of getting vaccinated. I hear you.
Yeah.
Store Tracks on Wax. Yeah, Tracks on Wax. Yeah. It's still open, isn't it? Was that on Central and Camelback?
Was it?
Yeah,
Store-
the store that's Tracks and Wax, or is it you talking about the one Tracks on Wax? Trying to remember.
Oh, now Oliver. Now you said Only Love Remains in Type on a Tightrope. Yeah, you missed.
Yes.
You left out Only Love Remains.
Yeah, I do have that one.
Yeah, we have that.
Yeah.
I also have Only Love Remains on a 12-inch single as well too, with the little pizza pie thing on it.
Yep, there you go. So yeah, I do have the. I did just order the white Band on the Run vinyl.
Oh, you were telling me that the other night. Yeah, which was a 2018 pressing.
2018 release. Yeah, yeah. When all that stuff came out, it came out on black vinyl and color vinyl.
Right. I was at my local Barnes and Nobles the other day, and they had all the kind of recent repressings of the colored McCartney vinyl, like McCartney 2, I think, which is clear.
Yes, it is clear. Yeah, I have that one. I like that one a lot, actually. Here,
Pipes a Piece is something else too. Like, but they're awfully expensive. I just when those were repressed in 2018, I just put the standard black ones.
Right.
But you got them all? Did you get them all colored, or
No,
you just
I
got a
didn't get them
couple?
all colored. Just
Can I
the
see that one?
ones.
Because I haven't
Yeah,
seen what that looks
I'm
like.
gonna ring it out right now, buddy. So this is the clear McCartney 2.
That's the clear one, yeah. And they go
Yeah.
for at least 30 a pop or more. They're not cheap.
Yeah, the color vinyls do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, in fact, I remember when I bought those off of Amazon, I think I mistakenly just I thought I was buying all the colored ones, and I got them
Hmm.
all, and they were all the black reissues. And I said, well, I said, the hell with it. I'll just keep them. And I never, but I got them all in one clip. I'm like McCartney 2, Tug of
Right.
War. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
these are going to be the colored ones. And they weren't. So
Uh,
my mistake, but
yeah.
can never have enough, right? Do we like the This One Club Lovejoy's mix? I'm not big into all the extra mixes like that. And there's a ton associated with Flowers in the Dirt,
Oh yeah.
a ton.
Same with
Um,
press to play, isn't there? Just
but yeah, there's a billion remixes on there. Although, as Tom and I mentioned when we did ranking the tracks, we really both love the Pretty Little Head remix, especially the 12-inch one.
mm.
But the some of the, like those this one various mixes, not really big on. Well, we'll talk about it more on Wednesday when we do Flowers. But the remixed Figure of Eight is better than the studio,
Oh, absolutely. And him doing it live, I think, was better than
the
yeah,
album
yeah.
cut.
That's yeah. That's definitely a case where the song is better live than on the album.
Oh,
For
for sure.
sure.
And
Yeah.
really awesome that he opened up the show, the tour with that song as well too.
Yes, that's right. That's
Didn't
right.
do that again with a new song. It was the last time he did that.
Let's see. I was able to buy McCartney 2 and Discogs for wow,
Not bad.
excellent.
Susan
That's
says their most color vinyls are still available on Paul's website. Okay, well, Paul got enough of my money in December, so just chill.
Yeah, yeah. Another fun packed month this month. We are going to get again. We're going to get 3 new shows as well as the third volume of ranking the tracks, wildlife audio only. That'll start off the month. Give Andy and I some time to get ready for the rest of the shows for this month, and then we're going to get 5 ranking the tracks this month. 5,
That's great.
crazy.
So yeah, so we get
Yeah.
5 ranking the tracks, but so there's more ranking the tracks this month than there are traditional
Yeah.
pre-recorded shows for Saturdays.
Exactly. Right.
Plus, with the first Saturday being an audio only ranking the tracks. So,
Uh,
but I like James. I like the studio version of Figure Eight. But I just think the remix and the live version is better, in my opinion.
mhm.
It's a good track.
It's not a bad song.
No,
So, but yeah, that's what we got going on. Andy, anything else you want to add before we sign off?
like and subscribe, but everybody in here in chat has. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
almost at 500. So please tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Yes, please.
Um, Susan, yes, Tom and I both pre-ordered the book, which
Yes.
is now $60 on Amazon.
Thank you very much. Yes, last night it dropped to $60. So if you're lucky like Andy and I, who already pre-ordered it at 100, we're now locked in for the $60 one price. Not sure if it's still at $60, so please hop on Amazon if you are interested in the book and see if it's at that $60 value. So check it out.
Just wish it would have been all the lyrics and not, the 148 Beatles songs that it's going to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, and then we were talking last night, or when was it? Was it yesterday? We were doing the over/under on how many of these songs were going to be Beatles songs.
Well, we said the magic number was 80, right?
80, right? So
you said over.
I think
80.
under. No, I said under.
You said under 80. I said
And
over.
you said over. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So we can have a small little wager with everybody here, listening to the show regarding the McCartney book. Yes, like Andy said, it's 154 songs, and Andy's set the bar at like 80 of these tracks will be Beatles songs, and so I took the under, he took the over, so anybody can join on.
It's going to be way over.
But as we can quickly know, many years from now was all Beatles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he talked about all these Beatles songs already. I mean, we've said this before. I mean, how many times do we have to hear the same old story over and over again? Obviously, these stories really mean a lot to him, or he just or he wouldn't talk about him anymore. But obviously, he just wants to keep on talking about the same thing. Yeah, great to see the Bip Bop lyrics. Yes, I know that's a
John Marino, do you guys like the song? He's going on the deep in there with Penia. Yes, I do like Penia. That is a deep cut.
wow.
Yeah, the rare unreleased track. Nice
Mm,
pull there, John Marino. Yes, I
cool.
do. Uh, Hip hop lyrics. Yeah.
Susan, I did pre-order the 100 as well, and I'm happy I'm getting it. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Paul gets stick to the supposed to be lyrics. If he does, fine. But I'm sure there's a lot of stories behind those tracks, behind those songs. So
We shall see. November.
oh,
So a lot of time to place those wagers, people.
yeah, there you go. So Joe thinks it might be more solo, so which I think would be the way to go.
Tom, I hope you're right.
All right, Oliver says I bet $3 that there will be 75 Beatles songs. So he's going
He's
under.
going under too. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. I love it. Okay, great. All right, everybody that joined us, thank you. All our regulars that always joins us for these live chats. It was great seeing you guys, or great seeing your words. Actually, Andy, it's always good seeing you and talking to you. So everybody, as we said, we will see you in 2 nights, Wednesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard
Eastern.
Time. Flowers in the Dirt, ranking the tracks. So